Hi everyone, welcome to the CD Cave. I'm Jack Burial. Today I'm back with another video. Actually, it's a special video for me. I started this channel about 7 months ago, and when I started the channel I figured I'd do a video a week, maybe a video every couple of weeks. And 7 months later I've already done 100 videos. This will be my 101 video. So I've been averaging about 3 videos a week. So I'm enjoying doing these videos, and enjoy doing the what's in my collection and my CD hauls, and coming up with ideas to do videos and that. And I'd like to thank everyone that's been watching my channel, and all the subscribers and that. And I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be able to do another 100 video. So I want to do something special today for this 101 video. So I decided to do my top 25 bands and my favorite albums that goes along with that band. So I'll try not to make the video last too long. I won't spend too much time on the individual CDs themselves. To try and keep the video at least around 15-20 minutes or so. So I hope you'll stick around for that. So to get going, my first one at number 25 is ELO and Out of the Blue. They have a great discography. They have quite a few really good CDs or albums, but I think this is probably the best one, the one I like the most. Turn the Stone, Sweet Talking Woman, Cross the Border, Believe Me Now. Yeah, pretty good album, ELO. At number 24, we'll go with AOS Smith, Draw the Line. Probably not their best album. Most people would go with Rocks or Toys in the Attic. But this has always been my favorite album. Draw the Line, I Want to Know Why, Critical Mass, Kings and Queens, The Hand That Feeds. Yeah, from 1977. This has always been my favorite Aerosmith album. Also love the artwork on this too. Draw the Line. Next at number 23, Bloister Cult with Secret Treaties. Another great band, underrated at times. I have a few albums that I listen to on a regular basis, but I think this is probably their best. Career of Evil, Subhuman, Astronomy is a really, really great song. Flaming Telepaths, yeah, great album, Bloister Cult. At number 22, Supertramp, Crime of the Century. This is definitely a classic from them. I like all their albums, even the later ones without Roger Hudson. But this is definitely my favorite school. Bloody Well Right, Dreamer, Rudy, and the title track, Crime of the Century. Yeah, great album. Next at number 21, Magnum with On the 13th Day. This later period CD. Their earlier material is really proggy, and then their later period, their later stuff is not as proggy, but both are really good. This is the one I go to the most. All the Dreamers, Blood Red Laughter is really good. Of course, on the title track, The 13th Day is a good song. So Let It Rain is a great, great ballad. If you're not familiar with Magnum, check them out. Next at number 20, Kiss with Destroyer. Still my go-to album. I originally bought this on 8-track. Then since over the years I've upgraded. A great album, Detroit Rock City, God of Thunder, Shout Out Loud, Beth. Yeah, 1976. Great Kiss album, Destroyer. Then at number 19, Saga, Worlds Apart. One of the best live bands I've ever seen. They were popular here in North America in the 80s, but they're still very popular out in Europe. On the Loose, Wind 'Em Up, Amnesia has been good. Time's Up, No Regrets. Yeah, great album. I like pretty much all the albums I've ever put out, but this is the one I listen to the most. Worlds Apart by Saga. Next, at number 18, Journey. It's Escape. Definitely the most popular album. I do like all the Journey periods. Even her earlier albums without T. Perry, and even their last albums aren't too bad. Don't Stop Believing, Stone in Love, Who's Crying Now, Still They Ride, Mother, Father, Open Arms. Yeah, 1981, not a bad track on this. Escape. Next at number 17, Ario Speedwagon, High Infidelity. Definitely my favorite album from them. Don't Let It Go, Keep on Loving You, Follow My Heart, Take It on the Run, Tough Guys. Wish You Were Here is probably my favorite song on here. It's a great album. Yeah, from 1980. Ario Speedwagon. Next at number 16, Yes with Fragile. A band that has a lot of great albums. This is definitely my go-to album. Runabout, South Side of the Sky, Long Distance Runaround, Heart of the Sunrise. Yeah, 1972. Still the album I listen to the most. Yes, Fragile. Next, Nazareth with Hair of the Dog. I do enjoy all the Nazareth albums, even their more poppy 80s stuff. I do listen to quite frequently, but this is probably their best. Hair of the Dog, Miss Misery, Love Hurts, Changing Times, Beggar's Day is a good song. Please Don't Judas Me. Yeah, great album, great band, Nazareth. Next at number 14, Judas Priest with British Steel. I like all the Judas Priest album. I'm not the biggest fan of the Ripper albums. They're okay. I don't own them because I rather the Halford period. But this is to me is their best album. Rapid Fire, Metal Gods, Breaking the Law, Grinding, Living After Midnight. Yeah, this is a great album. Yeah, sounds good too. British Steel by Judas Priest. Next, at number 13, is Scorpions, Animal Magnetism. I love this album. Pretty much like all their stuff. Their early stuff, their 80s stuff. Even their last albums they've been putting out, I really enjoy them too. But this one here, probably because the Zoo's on this one, my favorite song from them. Only a Man's also good. Make It Real, Hold Me Tight, Lady Starlight. Yeah, just like this album. Great album, great artwork too. Scorpions. Next at number 12, Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Listen to a lot of Jethro Tull these days. I pretty much listen to all his discography. I like all the albums. But usually it's a toss-up between this one and Thick as a Brick. But today I picked this one as my favorite. Aqualung, Cross-Eyed Mary, Mother Goose is really good. Locomotive Breath. Yeah, it's a great album. Aqualung, Jethro Tull. Next we go with Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Tough to pick one Iron Maiden album. They have so many good ones. But this is the one I listen to the most. It's got the songs I like the most on it. Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Down With Your Boots On, The Trooper. Yeah, great album. And our main too, they always have great artwork on their albums. Next at number 10, the Alan Parsons Project with iRobot. Another band I listen to quite a bit still today. I listen to Alan Parsons Project and the solo stuff. I enjoy both. Usually it's a toss up between this one and the Turn of a Friendly Card, but today I'm going with iRobot. Next, number 9 is Genesis. Selling in England by the pound. Quite a few of their albums I listen to all the time on a regular basis, but this is definitely my favorite. Dancing with the Moonlight Night, I Know What I Like, The Battle of Epping Forest, of course the cinema show from 1973. Yeah. Also, I like the artwork on this. The early Genesis, I like the artwork on them. Okay, next at number 8, we go with Striper. At the Hell with the Devil. Been a Striper fan ever since the first time I heard them, which was on their debut album. Finding this is a band that keeps getting better and better. Every album they've been putting out in the last few years has been getting better, actually heavier too. At the Hell with the Devil, Calling on You, Free, Honestly, Sing Along, Rocket the World, More Than a Man. Yeah, great album from 1986, Striper. Next on number 7, Rush. Classic Canadian band here. Farewell to Kings. It's my go-to album from Rush most of the time. Love the artwork on this too. Love every song on here. Farewell to Kings, Xanadu, Closer to the Heart, Cinderella Man, Madrigal, and Cygnus X1 from 1977. This was actually the first time I saw Rush too, and love the artwork on this one too. Farewell to Kings. Next we go with Queen, Night at the Opera. Great band. Them two don't have many bad albums. They have one that's so-so, but has grown on me over the years. All the rest of their stuff is great. This being my favorite. My favorite song is on here, Death on Two Legs. I'm in Love with My Car, You're My Best Friend. The Prophet song is a great song. Of course, Bohemian Rhapsody, 1975, Night at the Opera. Okay, now we get into my top 5. So at number 5, Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, with Ron and James Dio. I like all eras of Black Sabbath, but this is definitely my favorite album. Neon Nights, Walk Away, Heaven and Hell, Die Young, Children of the Sea, Lonely is the Word, Wishing Well, Lady Evil from 1980. Yeah, this is an album I still listen to quite frequently. Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Next we go with Deep Purple, Machine Head. They also have a great catalog. To me, this is definitely their best album. Every song on here could have been a hit. Highway Star, Maybe I'm a Leo, Pictures of Home, Never Before, Smoke on the Water, Lazy, which is a great song, and Space Truckin'. Yeah, this is a great Deep Purple album. One of many, actually. Then at number 3, we come in with Kansas, Leftoverture. Great album. I just saw them right before the pandemic with the new singer. They were pretty good, but I still rather this period with Steve Walsh. This is my go-to album all the time. Carry On My Word, Sun, The Wall, What's on My Mind, Miracles Are Nowhere, Questions of My Childhood, Cheyenne Anthem, and Magnum's Opus is a great song from 1976. Great album, great artwork. Kansas. That's my number 3. My number 2 favorite band and album is Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. I love this early Uriah Heep period, but I also love Bernie Shaw. The stuff they've been putting out in the last 15, 20 years. It's great albums. I love his vocal. The Wizard, Traveler in Time, Easy Living, Circle of Hands, Rainbow Demon's a good song. All My Life. Yeah, it's from 1972. It's a great album. Demons and Wizards. And for my number 1 favorite band and album, you might have already guessed by the t-shirt I've been wearing, which is Styx, The Grand Illusion. The album I've listened to the most in my lifetime, still listen to the most. The Grand Illusion, Fooling Yourself, Superstars, Come Sail Away, Miss America, Man in the Wilderness, Castle Walls, and the grand finale from 1977. They put out a lot of good albums before this. They put out a lot of albums after this that were really, really good. But to me, this was their peak album. And it's the album I listen to the most. Out of any music or any genre of anything, is the album I listen to the most. Styx, The Grand Illusion is my number 1. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, take care of yourselves.